In this video I'm going to try and show you how to fix this error, thread stuck in device driver. As you will see, I get this error even before reaching the desktop. So for me, I cannot uninstall some driver or do something like that because a driver actually somehow ends in a loop while trying to initiate the device that is attached to that particular driver. So for me, I cannot uninstall anything. It's impossible. Windows just does not load. But after two failed attempts, uh, automatic repair should pop out. Even in your case, if your Windows is loading, just think if you installed the driver or inserted a new peripheral, I don't know, a thing like this for your mouse or something like that, get that out of your PC and try again. Remove everything that you can from your ports of the PC and try again. Maybe you are lucky and it boots up, then you plug them back one by one and you find the problem device and you simply uninstall its driver. But for me, it's not that easy because Windows does not load no matter what I do, and this is a laptop. The only thing that's plugged in is this for the mouse. I tried to remove it, doesn't help anything. So from this recovery environment, another thing that you can try to do, see advanced repair options, you go to Troubleshoot, advanced options, and you go to uninstall updates. Sometimes Windows installs updates for drivers by itself. So when you go here, I'm not sure. Try both of them. Uninstall the latest quality update, see if it helps anything. If not, when you are back in this menu, uninstall the latest feature update. For me, I'm 99.99% sure this will not work because it's a fresh Windows 10 install. I could try to... Can I somehow get out of this menu? Yeah, use tab from your keyboard to move between these things, and when you are on the arrow, press enter. I could attempt to go to startup settings and boot this thing in safe mode. But I'm not sure if that would help me, because it's a fresh Windows install and this crapped out on me when it was installing all the drivers, what Windows installs by itself at startup. So I have no idea which of one of them is causing the issue, but I am going to try and attempt and fix the issue by formatting my C drive, my system drive, because at this point I had a bad Windows install on it and I didn't want to lose my files, so I simply put another Windows 10 install on top of the old one. If you do that, you do not lose your files from your system drive. We are just talking about C partition. C, that one. But it seems it just doesn't want to work. C drive is much too affected in my case, so I just need to format it and install Windows like that. But first, let me go to startup settings and see, hit enter for restart, and see if I can start this thing at least in safe mode, so I can get out some of the files from C drive and move them to D, and enable safe mode. So you press 4 on your keyboard, and then install Windows 10 from scratch and format the drive. That's about all I can think of. Yes, some suggest you start disabling stuff in the BIOS. Disable everything that you can from your BIOS. I don't know, your sound card, if it's integrated, your network card, your whatever. Try and disable everything from the BIOS. Maybe you are lucky with that. This laptop worked with the BIOS setup as it is now. So disabling stuff from it, I do not know if it will help anything. Anyway, yeah, at least I'm booted up and come on, man. I will take a look and see what files I can get from C drive. Oh, so somebody played around with this thing. Oh yeah. This actually has two Windows old folders. Oh man, before I said my laptop, it's not mine. Somebody gave me to to fix this laptop. So I'm not the first one getting this. I I always hate that. Anyway, in user folders, you normally should be able to find your old files, but in this case I do not think they are. This is the new user that I created. Phew. Let's see, Windows old. No, it's just a Windows folder, nothing else. Let me see here. Yeah. So normally in your Windows old folder, if you simply try to put a Windows on top of the old one, you will get all your files. Yeah, it's here. So I just need to take this thing and move it to the drive, which will not be formatted. I will just format this one. Yeah, annoying, but I will do what I need to do on this thing. Guess what? We are right back to where we started, because I think Windows 10 has actually one bad driver that it continues to install on this particular laptop model over and over and over again. I am going to attempt to go into safe mode. I know for a fact that it installed the video driver, but that didn't seem to cause this error. I know for a fact it installed the sound driver, so I'm going to start uninstalling drivers. The Wi-Fi driver was already installed because I could connect to internet, and that's not causing the problem for sure, but this is so annoying. This particular Pavilion G6 laptop is I wouldn't touch it with a stick. Let's see, startup settings, yeah, restart, and let's get into safe mode and uninstall all the drivers. When Windows loads, cut the internet, and I will install the drivers myself from the manufacturer's website, if obviously I can find any Windows 10 drivers for this. If not, I will install Windows 8 drivers. Worst case, Windows 7 sometimes work. Yeah, enable whatever, safe mode 4. This sucks. Let me start with one thing. This has dual graphics. For a fact, I know that it installed this one and it was still working. Maybe it installed this one and that one is the problem. Also delete driver software, uninstall. And at this point, let me give this thing a restart. And if it starts up normally, I will put it in high speed. It means that our problem is the video driver. If not, yeah, that sucks. So high speed for you. Yeah, we know for a fact that this laptop has a problem with video driver. So let me try and cut its Wi-Fi. Where is function and this thing? Nope. Let's cut it from here. Expand Wi-Fi. Where are you? Wi-Fi. I cannot see it. Okay. Disconnect. Okay, so that video driver is the issue. What I can do now to make sure that Windows does not install it, I could disable updates, but I don't know how smart that is. Or actually, yeah, I could actually disable updates on this thing, and that way it will not search for drivers by itself. And I install only what I want. Let me do that. While I was saying that, it managed to somehow find the driver itself, because Windows is stupid like that. When it finds a driver, it downloads it somewhere, then installs it. when you uninstall the driver, it still has it where it first downloaded it. So even if you cut the internet, it will again install it from there. It will. This is so annoying. So again, oh damn it, I hate Windows. Ta-da! And yes, I'm booted again into safe mode, and this stupid thing managed to install the video driver by itself. What I could potentially do, go now on another computer, download the driver for this thing. I'm not even sure if it will allow me to install it in safe mode or not. But anyway, do something to install that driver that I downloaded myself from the AMD website. This is one that Windows installs by itself. I don't want this, I want the proper AMD driver. Or I'm still not connected to internet and I will not connect and try to... I don't remember exactly where Windows downloads its files. I need to go in there and delete everything that it already managed to download. So it cannot install that driver by itself again. And yes, obviously for the driver I need to do this. Uninstall device, delete driver software, but they still remain in that download folder. So I'll be back in a second. Is it here? No, I don't think this is the one. Yeah, it's empty. Not this one for sure. Yeah, so we need to search for software distribution. Here, and look at this little thing. Isn't it cute? It already started downloading things like this 235 megs, whatever it is. So Control A. Where is shift on this laptop? Shift delete. Yes, everything goes away. In theory, now if I do not connect this thing to internet, it shouldn't be able to install a driver. So I will do that and let it run for, I don't know, 20 minutes. Because you saw in maximum 3-4 minutes it already started to install the driver, even if it was not connected to internet. I will restart it and leave it running for 20 minutes. If it is continuing to run after those 20 minutes, the GPU driver is for sure our problem, and I will put it on a USB drive from another computer. I am not connecting this thing to internet again, and I will install it because I don't want to disable updates. I don't want to disable updates. I will put a link in the description to a video that shows how to disable updates, but I don't want to disable them just for a driver that I can install myself. And if I install the newest driver myself, Windows will not touch it anymore. Still running after I have no idea how much time, but anyway it wouldn't run if it would have installed the driver. Let me try and go to control panel, pin this thing to start. Anyway, let's see where is device manager, and for a fact, yeah, this thing is not installed. So this is the thing that always screwed us up, because Windows managed to download its file, and if I wouldn't have deleted it, it would keep installing it over and over and over again. Now I have the proper driver here from AMD's website. Open folder to view files, come on, and let me simply install this thing, and hopefully this will fix our issue for good. Remains to be seen. Same thing is back, so that to me means the GPU in this thing, the second GPU, the powerful one, is Gangsky. So all that I can actually do in this particular situation is disable that powerful GPU, and this laptop will only run on integrated graphics, and yeah, it will not be used for any sort of, I don't know, more intensive 3D stuff, let's say like that, although this thing is quite old, so whatever. Yeah, so it's not a driver problem, it's actually a hardware problem. That's quite sad, but nothing more that I can actually do. So yeah, I need to enter safe mode and show you how to disable the thing that's always causing you problems, even if you actually uninstall the driver, and that's just not enough. Yeah, this thing will run like stupid trying to boot up, but it's not going to be able to boot up. It will still get that error, but at a certain point we will get the automatic repair and it will allow us to go into safe mode. I hate this laptop. I think it hates me also. That's why I'm always having issues with it, and it keeps coming back to me. It's a love-hate relationship. I love when I finish working on it, and I hate it when it comes back. Come on. Troubleshoot, advanced options, startup settings, restart, move it laptop. This will be a really long video. For enable safe mode, I'm sorry for that, but fixes are not as easy as some people think. Some people think I can give the solution like that. No, because it's not the same solution to everybody. So in this video at least I go through many possible solutions. We have control panel here now. Okay, where are you? Device manager, display adapters, right click on it, uninstall, delete, blah 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 blah. And now I should give it a scan for hardware changes. This is the thing, and it doesn't have a driver installed. And disable device, it will cause it to stop functioning, exactly what we want. And if it's disabled, Windows or anything else for that matter will not install drivers for it, will not try to use it, so we will not get that stupid error anymore. High-speed video continues. That's about it. So next I will install all the software, and I think we are missing a few other drivers, not the video one, because that one again will never get installed because it's a hardware problem in this laptop. So this one will remain like this forever and ever, and it will not be used. I need to install drivers for these things, the rest of the software on the laptop, and that's about it. And yes, Windows 10 activated itself, which is perfect. So yeah, hopefully this video helps you and you are luckier, you don't actually have a hardware problem. In case you have it, disable that particular device, life goes on. I don't know, deal with it. Or if you want, try to open up your laptop, replace, maybe it's a I don't know, a plug-in card or something that can be replaced. In this case, no. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. Did you think it was actually over? Stupid Windows 10 saw that there is no driver installed for the GPU, although it was disabled. Installed the driver by itself and activated the GPU. So I need to go to safe mode, do not uninstall the driver, and disable it. That's whoever thought about these things. If something is disabled, leave it disabled. Somebody intentionally did that to the driver, to the device. The device doesn't just get disabled by itself in Windows. Programmers. Yeah. So I'm waiting to go again in safe mode, and I'm not going to close this video until I know for a fact this thing is able to run for at least half an hour without getting back to this stupid thing. This bothers me so much. These are things that should not happen. Yeah, I didn't really hate Windows 10, but I'm starting to hate it more and more for the automated stuff that it does without at least asking you. Jesus, I hate it so much. Worst case, I could try to disable it from the BIOS, but I don't think it actually allows me to disable it from the BIOS. Stupid thing. Disable device. Yes, I don't want it to function anymore. That is what disabling means. Yeah, high speed until we are booted into Windows. Voila. And at least for the time being, that thing has a driver installed, so Windows shouldn't want to touch it because it sees the driver already installed, and it's actually disabled. So yeah, I need to install the driver for this thing yet, and all the other software, and then in maybe half an hour after I finish, come back to you and tell you if it's everything good or not this time. Finally, this thing is working after enough for me to know that nothing will happen again, but that GPU remains disabled forever and ever. Yeah, it was annoying, long video. At least we managed to fix it, and this laptop can still be saved, although it's a bit crippled in the GPU department now, but hey, lots of laptops only have integrated GPUs and they are still usable for office and web browsing, so whatever. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one.